evening and welcome, everybody. It's PubChat, and I think everybody here is still recovering from last night a bit, whether it be from alcohol or just system shock. What a night we had. It was absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen yesterday's stream, Ukraine update with Operator Starsky, I highly recommend you check it out. So let's get right to it and switch it over to Aimee Hogan and find out who showed up today and what everybody's up to. What do you think? She hasn't unmuted yet, so I'm stalling. There she is. How's it going?
Very good, thank you. I'm so excited. We've got such a great weekend of shows coming up. I'm just so excited. Yesterday was just absolutely amazing. Almost 1,100. Oh my gosh, I'm still going through system shock.
Swing. Oops.
Yes. That was amazing. So, so I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, because of our excitement, I should get around the room before I keep blathering on because I've been doing that lately. So I'm gonna start out with who we always start out with first. I'm going to start out with Mipet69. And Mipet, how are you today?
Hi guys, I am awesome. What a day yesterday was, because while you guys were all in bed, I was watching the sub count tip over, and it was just so much fun. God, it was great. And I'm going to actually, tonight, I don't care, I'm going to start with a couple of limericks. Now, even though these people aren't here, Liam maybe, Liam Wakefield, I'm just going to start with him. There was a man named Liam Wakefield who has a sword he likes to wield. He pokes it in places like men's smiling faces, and now he needs to keep it concealed. Now, AB Science, who doesn't pop in very often, but hey, let's have a go at him. Now and then AB Science pops past, and the knowledge he shares is quite vast. Deniers try to convince, but AB will just wince, and he gets rid of them all real fast. So there's our limericks for this morning. I'm running out of shills, so please, people, if you need a beautiful limerick made about you, let me know in Mipet Snippets suggestions in our Discord, and I can abuse you too. So I'm
going to sign up for that.
Yeah.
That's
so
brilliant.
Yeah, and I just want to say next weekend, it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I won't actually be on the Shills tomorrow, which is, hey, I know you're all going to miss me because there will be no notes unless someone steps up. But the following week, it's my birthday, and I'm going to choose what the hell you're going to talk about. So,
Yay.
Triple digits. Good job.
Jerk.
Shut your face, Charlie. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun next week. But you guys, it's just been a mind-blowing weekend so far. Like just with Operator Starsky yesterday, just we're all still buzzing here. And it's,
yes.
So tonight's going to be so cool. Let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Yes, yay. Thank you so
here,
much.
we'll get Jessica to set up a special thing in the computer for the birthday celebration. Okay, Jessica?
Lickety split. Let me do that for you, Mr. Asshole, sir.
She scares me. She scares me. She really does scare me.
I like her. I really like her.
No.
She speaks her mind.
Well, she just reminds me of my ex-wife. That's why it's scary. You know.
She can boss me around any day.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, let's get on with the introductions. I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to start out next with DKG Custom. DKG, how are you?
Don't ask me. I'm miserable today. I'm feeling a bit low today, so it'd be good to be a bit stupid. I think we'll see how it goes, but yeah,
Absolutely.
yay!
I need a reset.
Yeah,
Reset.
I want the sound of a Mac boot up for me, please. Thank you very much.
No, we don't want to do that. Definitely not.
Just to piss him off.
There we go.
Coming right up.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I hope the evening goes better for you. Hopefully we can get you to laugh. So that'll be good. And next up, I have Lokifish Marz. Lokifish, how are you this evening?
Fuck Streamlabs. Fuck OBS. Oh my God, what a week.
Oh.
But other than that, I'm here. And because of the quarantine on Earth, I'm going to torture all you Earthlings with a movie night.
Cool.
Oh, yay.
Yay, that'll be good.
Torture
That'll
me,
be-
baby. Torture me.
Make it hurt.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, next up is M2M Matt. How are you?
I'm still kind of like you said, like everybody else, a bit shocked from after last night. And tonight I'm looking for like a nice change of pace. Kind of chill out, kick back a little bit, talk some shit, and just be my usual self and act like a big kid. I mean, why the fuck not? Having a beer and just let's just talk some crap tonight and just a bit of change of pace after a serious night. But yeah, what a freaking show though! I mean, Christ Almighty.
He always talk
But
crap.
you know what? Yeah, I know exactly. But you know what? There's gonna be more to come. I reckon we can do even better coming soon. Starter's gonna be back with us next week. So it should be good. So we're trying to make it better, make things go even smoother. We'll be more prepared, and it's gonna go great. Honestly, it's been awesome. So keep watching this space.
Excellent.
We'll be back. So anyway, let's chill out tonight. Talk some crap.
That's right.
I'm gonna talk as much as possible just to piss off DKG because I know how much he likes me talking.
I've got a mute button.
Uh-oh.
So have I. What's your name, Mowgli?
Uh-oh. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Commander 401. Commander, how are you this evening?
I'm doing real good, and
Excellent.
just looking forward to, I hope that I can come when Operator Starsky shows up again, but I don't know my work schedule for that day yet. But last night I did watch it and just couldn't come. It was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully next time you can. Let's hope so. And next up, we have High Inquisitor. Inquisitor, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Sounds like a great
Excellent.
night tonight. I mean, we're all talking about fucking abusing us, coming. I mean, it's going to be my kind of a show, so watch out.
That's right. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Claire Esper. Claire, how are you?
I'm having a great day today. I'm really looking forward to this. It sounds like everybody's in a good mood. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be
Yeah,
fun.
it's going to be fun.
Not everybody.
Well, M2M, I want to know where that voice went, though. Where's that other one? Like,
That's right.
hmm?
Uh-oh, he didn't say anything, did he? Okay.
I know he did. He went to find it. That's what happened.
He must have left it in the kitchen or something.
There
He'll
you go.
Get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
In the
Okay.
meantime, In the meantime, we have Charlie Welsh up next. Charlie, how are you?
Sexy Charlie.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. Hi, Amy. Hi, gang. Last night was just epicness, and it was really fun to be in the chat and welcoming all the people from all over the fucking globe that were there.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Were you busting some trolls as well?
Yeah, a little bit. There wasn't really a big problem.
No.
Cool. Good.
I was shocked at how good it was. Wow.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
I think wasn't there a couple from what I heard? I mean, I never got a chance to see the chat, but was there a couple?
Two.
We
Come
have awesome mods which take
Yeah.
care of everything. So
Yeah.
there might have been a
do.
couple, but they were gone so fast we didn't really notice.
Anyway,
I blocked him right away. So
Yeah.
Kind of like when I have sex.
well,
So fast nobody notices.
I just need to finish up real quick here. Last but not least, we have Dick Dawson. Dick, how are you this evening?
Well, for Inquisitor, like
Wait, was that Dick's bones or what? What was that? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
He hasn't oiled himself yet. That's
I
why
would
he's-
think not.
he's like,
Damn.
it was
Just a master of glide.
it was the sound of tweezers being rubbed back and forth on something.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm still not 100% out of like the state of what the hell just happened that I was
I
in
know.
after last night's show. That was insane. That was unbelievable. It was really fun. It was good too. Like it went off so smooth. It was really well done. It was awesome. But like a few have said, we definitely need some goofing off. Holy fuck.
So how many views are we looking at the moment so far on that particular?
It's about to hit 28,000 views.
28,000. How many more subscribers have we had since yesterday?
100 and here, hold on. I can get the information up here
Just
pretty
roughly.
Yeah.
Not that we're boasting or anything, just.
Yeah,
oh, I gotta
And
do
what
it.
are their names?
Oh yeah, one by
And make sure
one.
you give their IP addresses too.
Yeah.
Yep. IP address is everything.
Oh, we just won the restriction. It's now fully monetized as well. They had us restricted,
Excellent.
and I put in an appeal. That show, since it's gone up as a published show, not when it was live, but just since it's gone up, has brought in 145 subscribers so far.
Woo!
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And where are they?
That's amazing.
They're at
Strike while the iron's hot, eh?
Yeah.
They're at your mother's house, DKG. They're at your mother's house.
What, underground?
Mm.
That's what I always say when I get mom
Oh,
jokes.
Damn.
I do that too.
But Amy, yeah, we missed you. How's things
Yeah.
your way? What's happening and stuff?
Oh, I'm so excited. I have a great weekend planned and I'm so excited about Sunday. I'm not going to say what it's about, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be covering
Oh.
something awesome on Sunday for the Uncalled For. So I'm so excited. And so I begin work on that tonight. So I'm just I'm really thrilled with that. I have a great weekend planned too. We're going to have fun shows this weekend. We've got this one tonight. We've also got the Silly Shills tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun. So it's just too much. I'm just so excited. So I can't wait. So you have to stay tuned to this space, please, because Saturday we've got the Silly Shills tomorrow, and Sunday we have the Uncalled For, which is going to be a special one that I'm starting working on tonight. So I'm really excited. Thank
You better calm down, Amy.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little squiggly right now.
I know.
She's gonna have to change her panties soon.
No.
We need a happy cop. We need a happy cop.
Yeah, we do.
Hey!
Sorry about that.
That's
no worries.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, so who wants to start with what, where, and why did you do it?
I got a question.
Do you really want to ask me that?
Really?
Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, DK. Go ahead.
Go on. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to. No.
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 Well, I mean, I was going to ask, with things going with the Starsky show is going really, really well. I mean, at what point do you think that in a few months' time, maybe, hopefully, the Shills are going to do a show with Starsky and have Putin on live, and we can get him to sign the surrender and hand over to Starsky live on the
Oh
show.
yes.
I thought you were lining him up for an on-air execution. To be honest,
No, the surrender is perfect enough. That's
Well,
good.
we can have Amy throw shitloads of grub muffins at Putin.
Yeah.
Every time he speaks, we can just have a grub muffin. Yeah.
Monkey will fling shit, I'm sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you are listening, Mr. President Putin, the offer's there. You'll get great views, and we might even, send you a few super chats over, just to keep you tied over. While you're
We'll have
getting
PJC
raped
on
in
just so
prison.
someone likes you.
Oh dear.
And
Let's
some
go.
extra grub muffins for good measure.
Mary.
Yeah, ugly German Truth says you'll have to produce it live from Kiev. Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can pop my MacBook into my sack.
No.
When I say sack, I mean my rucksack, and pop over there, and I could do that. Let's go.
Nice.
Oops,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh, shit, I need a
DKG.
passport.
You didn't call dibs. I called dibs on Kiev.
Oh, all right then. We'll do it. Well, I'll do it from Moscow then.
I had a chicken Kiev last night for dinner. Does that count?
Sure.
Yeah, if you like.
I've got this fantastic butcher that makes the freaking most unreal chicken Kievs.
That's good
Cool.
stuff.
Nice.
Oh, proper ones with chicken fillets and all that kind of. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bloody
yeah.
awesome.
Nice. Oh, Mallory wanted to phone one in, so here we go.
Now, everyone bow down to me. Yeah, bend over.
Bend over.
That's brilliant.
Speaking of which, where is Mallory these days? We haven't seen her around for a bit. Is
She's doing high-level research.
she high level doing high level research now?
She is
Got lots of
watching out
chats.
for a revolution on her Discord server.
Yeah,
Oh,
that video of hers that dropped, I don't even understand what I watched, but it was funny as hell.
If you would have been over on their Discord server, you would have understood all of it.
No, I wouldn't, because I've been in there before and I understood none of it.
I mean, I don't understand any of it either. But
What does that say about me then?
All of her Discord's animated, like all the time. And different every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's like another world, isn't it? You go in this world of animation, and it's kind of just strange. It's like one of your strange dreams that you have when you wake up and you go, "What the fuck was that about?" You know, it's one of those.
I get excited to see what my name is going to be next. I love that because it's always changing, and I check, with everybody that I know that I'm friends with in Discord. What did she? That's in her Discord server. I have to. What did they name us now? It's like,
that would be a good segment on the Shills. What's my name today?
Yeah, they're all terrified of me over in the asylum. It's great.
And we're terrified of you here too, so.
Yeah,
I think
true.
poor Mallory's Discord servers had more name changes than Zsa Zsa Gabor. I'm beginning to. So I can't wait to see what it is next. So this will be fun.
Oh, I think it's going to become an AI unto itself and, 3D print a body and join the human race.
It is scary. Just a little bit scary.
Hey, Mipet, on the after show last night, you were talking about, I can't remember the conversation we had about Southern Sal. What's going on with her at the moment? You mentioned something, she was doing something or other. I can't remember what it was.
she's started doing a few live streams, which is really cool. But she's been branching out from just doing flat earth stuff. She still does a bit here and there with her observations. She's been really excited because she's been catching lots of the moon, and there's a eclipse coming up soon. I can't remember which one. It's one or the other. She's been doing that.
Is it going to be full one where she is, or what's going to happen?
It's actually on the 15th of this month. So, and we're actually having Sal come on the 14th. So that's really awesome. Yeah, she's going to come and join us. And we're going to be talking crystals on that night. So she had a flatmate who was very, very into crystals and crystal healing and all that wooey stuff. So that's going to be freaking awesome. But she's also been looking into religion and how crazy some of the different religions and what people believe and things like that. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, you should pop on over to Southern Sal's channel and check her out because she does some really awesome stuff. And
I've just posted a link in the chat there. So drop on by.
Thanks for that. Yeah, drop on by because she's awesome.
Yeah, she is. She's a nice lady. Really, really nice lady.
Very much. Oh, I'm just snapping into like I'm not recovering anymore. I think a couple of coffees and then a couple of coffees and then having a lunch and everything finally woke me up there. Wow. Last night took it out of me with the after show and all that and hanging out and stuff but you know.
Yeah, it's great as it was. It was a bit kind of I felt a bit exhausted after it. That's why I kind of slipped out quietly during the after show because I was starting to go. I was like, I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. So I just went.
Yeah, I felt it in the morning. But that's okay. You know, what are you going to do, right? It seems Jason Matters is continuing on his crusade of stupidity in comments. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we might have to break out the old golden cock again.
His latest interaction with me, one of the things that he said was that him saying that we're not allowed to use his videos without his permission apparently is what fair use is about. Apparently, that's what definition. So I asked him several times if he could point out the piece of legislation in his own country or anything on YouTube that points out that we can't use his videos without his permission. And of course, typical Fleur response was, "Oh, do your own research," pretty much. You know what? Look it up yourself, he said, or something on those lines.
But we did. It's in our credits. It's at the very end of the credits, the bullshit we have to say, and it explains it perfectly clear.
Yep, exactly.
What a moron. That guy's endlessly funny, though, because he is properly dumb. Like, he literally is just making it up, and he thinks that just somehow makes it valid.
Which is, I'm beginning to think, actually, I'm beginning to think he's doing it for a laugh, to be honest with you. I really do. Because I really don't think anybody can be that ignorant, really. Or could they? Oh, maybe they could. Oh,
I mean, hey, you know, we've met quite a few of them. Come on.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. But I mean, it's almost like he's kind of completely ignoring like literally everybody, telling him what fair use is about. I mean, I even told him to go and ask his his flat Earth mates and stuff like that, because I'd be sure as shit they'll tell him the same thing, right? I mean, all creators know what fair use is, and we all do it to each other. Nobody fucking complains, you know. Good thing about it, but he just doesn't seem to understand that, or does he? I don't know. I think he might be trolling, you know. I think he could be a troll.
He certainly uses everyone else's stuff without permission or transforming it or doing any criticism.
Right.
Yeah, his stuff is littered with other people's stuff. It's hilarious. Like, seriously, buddy, you can't just... What are you thinking?
Oh, I like that comment. Fair use is what... Oh, I missed it. It's disappeared. What was that?
Fair use? Yeah, fair use means if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
I love
it. Wait a minute. Wouldn't fair use be if your friend shakes it more than twice, he's playing with it?
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever blows your hair back, Junior.
That makes me a professional.
Well, since we have a little in the conversation, I want to thank the politicians of Missouri, our state of misery, today for tackling the all-important topic of transgenderism in sports. Yes, Missouri. Fuck you. There you go. I'm done.
How do they tackle it then? Explain. How do they tackle it with a bit of humor?
With a bit of humor. Oh,
Explain it with a bit of humor.
Oh my.
explain it with humor. Claire,
No.
if I borrow a dress, oh, wait, you don't have any. Amy, if I borrow a dress,
Wait a minute. What do
I'm
you
not
mean I
allowed
don't
to
have
play in
any?
sports.
Wait, that's not fair. I have dresses. I don't wear them often, but I have dresses. I have
What are you wearing right now, sweetie?
a t-shirt.
Good question.
A t-shirt.
I'm asking Claire. I'm
I-
asking Charlie.
Oh shit. All right, quiz. All right.
I was going to say, I own a dress, but I can't wear them or else I get a ferret running up my legs.
What?
I use
That's
that
different.
excuse. It never
That's very
works.
Well,
different.
well,
ferret.
she loves meat, so anything exposed, you're in trouble.
Meat curtain.
Wow.
That came
Okay.
out
would
wrong,
be-
didn't it?
Yeah, I would be seriously in danger.
She likes exposed flesh. Yes, you'd definitely be in danger, Claire.
I can't believe
Oh,
that.
Lord.
I
Oh,
can't
Lord.
believe I just heard that. That was amazing.
I know. Coming from Mipet as well, it's kind of like,
I
what,
know.
what did you just say?
I know, and we kept it all civil too, didn't we, Mipet? Like it was calm. It was like reasonable. We can't
The
help
thing
it.
about the thing
we can't
about
be
my
responsible
ferret,
for what they think.
the thing about my ferret is it likes meat, so it runs up my leg inside my dress. I'm so stuck. Commander, you had your hand up there. Sorry, that was too much. I can't get over it.
What I don't understand is why on earth, since you've had gender reassignment surgery probably since the late 60s, early 70s, if these people cared so much about that, why weren't they bitching about it then? Why is it only now?
That's a good question.
Well, let's go ask Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
Because they're mad that some of these people are going to have bigger dicks than them.
Well,
You know,
Aaron's right.
Aaron, that's the best answer I've heard yet for Texas. Yes.
It's all about cock.
God.
They may be the biggest state, but that's about all that's big.
Mm.
I'll send my ferret over.
This is a good idea.
Meat loving
need.
freak.
They need more ferrets in Texas. That's what they need.
Well, she's on a raw diet.
They just shoot them all.
I like that comment from Rodent No Last Name. Says, if I shake it twice, they ask me to leave the library. That's good. I like that.
I just have to jump in really quick. Aaron Reese is here. So, Aaron, how are you this evening? I just wanted to have everybody know that he's here. How are you?
I'm all right. I had a kind of a rough day. I had an anxiety attack and was going to sit it out, but I was writing better comedy out in the live chat than was in the actual live stream. So I decided to jump on in.
Oh, nice.
I came in mean, evidently.
Apparently, you dissed the whole chat. You dissed the whole group.
That's awesome.
Are you okay now, Aaron? All good?
Yeah. It's just,
It's just so loud.
yeah, just it burns a lot of energy when you go through one, and then it's different per person. But I usually go through kind of a dissociative state for about 24 to 48 hours afterwards. I figured maybe that what I was doing wasn't helping, so I'd get in here, see if I could lighten it a little bit and go from there.
Yeah.
This should help. It does.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. It should.
If not, it's your
And if
fault.
this doesn't,
Okay.
I'll give you a hand.
That's good. Hashtag Amy's fault.
Oh, so
no,
you and
everybody
DKG,
but you.
that's okay. You and DKG to get together and start the Grumpy Git Association or something. You know, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
You're all right with
I
it.
could be part
The
of that.
show
as
was
well.
discussed last night.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Matt? You're president. Shut up.
Absolutely. Do as you're told then.
It's a president, not premier. Jeez.
All right. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Putin reference.
No,
Yeah.
he's more like a fucking queen. That's what he is.
God, you too.
Glockenführer.
I'd say get a room, but you guys wouldn't know what to do with it.
Rent it out.
Yes, I resent it.
I resemble that remark.
There you go.
Well, I did find something quite interesting this week. I popped it in the green room for you, Dick. One of Mars' moons is actually going to crash into the planet. So I thought that was really cool. But
Oh,
then
that's
as
cool. Wednesday?
I was reading, 25 million years.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I,
I guess you don't gotta worry yet.
So-
that article came up in my Google News feed like yesterday, I think it was, and I just scanned right on by because it's the kind of thing that pops up every couple years in articles where they think they're being smart, but it's got a deteriorating orbit. We've known that for a long time, and it will crash. I mean, that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, but it was actually they're disagreeing on as to how it's going to hit the planet, whether it's going to break up first and just sort of become a belt around the planet and just a little bit's going to crash into it, or whether it's going to be sort of a really big piece and just smash into the planet. And I thought, that's really interesting. I thought, I better let Loki know, because I'm sure that his descendants, you know, would be really interested to know that their planet is in danger. So Loki, your descendants are in danger. So make sure that you've got an escape plan, you know, for 25 million years.
So Loki,
pack up the 25 million years. That's 5 million years before my retirement. So I'll be there.
Okay, well, then definitely make sure you've got the fleet ready to shoot off to a different planet then.
Okay.
I want to know the precise date and time. Is it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday? Anybody know? Or, no?
I don't think they've specified that just yet.
No.
But
It's on Moon Day.
Well, I mean, if it's on a Thursday, that's a serious subject. We can cover it on the midweek news, couldn't we? We could do that in midweek roundup. We could cover that, couldn't we? Be good.
And what is the alternate planet we're shooting for?
Pluto.
Yeah, Loki.
Pluto.
Well, it might have become a planet again by then.
Yes.
You know, the Plutonians are pissed about that whole thing. They don't like it at all.
Yeah.
I would imagine not.
They're a stupid bunch of Plutonians.
Well, if you watch Rick and Morty, then yes, they are pissed off about it big time. Sorry, Rick and Morty reference.
I don't know the show. I know of it, but I've never seen it. Monkey!
Yes, you motherfuckers.
How's it going?
Love
Oi,
it.
oi!
Oi, fucking oi. Who's oi? Is that Matt getting there, geez? You good?
All right, yeah, I'm good, man. How's it going?
Fucking rocking, man. Rocking. Heard you lot had an absolute banger last night.
Yeah, it was a bit of a banger. Yeah, we had a couple more reviewers than we normally do, mate.
One or two.
Yeah, just one or two. Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good.
Yeah, so what we're chatting about then. What's the topic right now? What are you guys spitting?
Whatever the fuck you want, mate.
Yeah, you want to be careful.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah, no, go for it. we need some more subject matter.
Oh, subject matter.
Anything you like.
Go on, go, Dick. How
do I say this user's last name? Who the hell can do that? Aimee, are you there? Can you figure this out for us? Anima.
Oh, what you got there? Let's see. Anima Deck 9.
Deck
Is that
9.
it?
Yeah.
The K9.
Anima.
K9?
K9.
Anima
Anima Deck
K9.
K9.
Anima de
That's
K9.
it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Get in.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is an awesome comment. Tactical pheromone soap and vaginal scented candles can terraform Mars. Would you like to know more, citizen? That's awesome.
Yes, we fucking do. Tell us more, please.
Well, it
That was
makes
a throwback
everyone
from
so
last week.
disgusted that they've run to Mars and get off of Earth where all that vag candles are. You want to get away.
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. Loki, Earth will make Mars a deal. We'll save you from your deteriorating moon if you're willing to let us export Gwyneth Paltrow and her stanky fucking vag to Mars.
Do you know what? I could terraform Mars by sitting up there and fucking cutting the cheese, mate.
You're hired.
Below the moon, out of orbit.
Yeah, completely. Fucking I'll blow it so out of orbit it'll end up orbiting planet Earth.
Yeah, well, we've destroyed this planet, so hey, why not?
Yeah. Fucking yeah, we're good like that. We're continuing to do a good job, you know, with the likes of Dick Stain, fucking Kremlin geezer.
When I used to have my little print shop, it was like a home printing business. One of the most popular T-shirts I made for people was Earth first, and it was this cool picture of the Earth, and then underneath in smaller letters it says, "We'll strip mine the other planets later."
Shit, yeah, we certainly are rinsing all we can out of this poor little planet, aren't we? But you know, a good one by George Carlin, and he said about us wanting to save the planet. I don't know if anyone's seen that, and he says the planet's going nowhere. We are. Pack your shit, folks. The planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas, and carry on, correct itself, and hey. You know, maybe we'll have the planet has only had us for plastic. So it answers the age-old question, why are we here? The planet wanted plastic for itself.
That's good. That
seems legit.
Yeah. That was our only purpose is to make. So now the planet Earth has plastic. It'll fucking do us, won't it? It'll fire us. It'll be like, oh, should we do another dinosaur, another nice big rock to slam into the fucking planet, or a nice virus? You know, there's been a few of those lately. So yeah.
Anyway, Drunk, what's going on with you these days? What are you up to? What are you doing?
Well, I'm actually about to start training again. So yeah. So
have you got a fight lined up?
I haven't. No, I haven't got one lined up. But a lad that I work with, he used to box as well. He had his last fight when he was about 17. He's 25 now, and he come up to me a couple of days ago, and he's like, "I'm thinking about doing some white collar," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm up for that. We'll do that." So, yeah, we're going to start training, and probably aim for about 2 to 3 months.
Nice.
So whatever is coming up around that sort of time period will be what I'll be aiming for. So yeah, Matt, you'll have to come and watch, innit?
Yeah, I think I'll have to. You know what? You know what I was thinking the other day. I had actually kind of looked into it a little bit. I fancied sort of like being a boxing referee maybe at some point, right? Because you know, there's no way I'm going to be a boxer at my age and my health. That ain't going to happen, right? So I was
not if you haven't boxed before. Anyway.
No, exactly. I mean, I love watching boxing. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, and but I was looking into it. But geez, it's a hell of a process to get into being just even an amateur boxing referee. It's a hell of a long process. Really, there's a lot of training and stuff like that involved.
It probably would be easier to do like boxing in like for yourself, like a referee in say white collar, as opposed to the amateur scene, because the amateur scene is which is like what I boxed through as a child, like the ABAs, and that's where a lot of professionals come from. Whereas white collar, the history of white collar was just people would get together, put on a show, and like people that worked together and that would, you know, worked in offices would sort of train for 6 months and fight, and that's where
basically
white collar
Fight
come
Club.
from. Yeah, so like white collars never. The standard of boxing is never as good, and I think it would be easier for you to do it down that route, but you know, like what made you want to be a boxing referee? You want to get in the ring, but you don't want to fight, or?
Yeah, well, no, pretty much. I love boxing. No, because it was a while back, and you were talking about boxing and stuff like that, and it kind of got me kind of thinking. I think, I like something else to kind of get my interest into something. And then I was like looking into it, and it was like, holy shit, yeah, it was quite a long process to go through.
Well, I tell you what you could do, Matt. Hey, think of this. Maybe you could wear a bikini and hold up the rounds cards. When
You see me in a mankini? Yes, get in. I'll do that then.
Mankini. Yeah,
Right,
make sure you're
right.
doing it when I'm fighting. Yeah, I gotta see you in a bikini, pal.
No,
You watch it,
mankini.
because after a fight, I get a bit horny, mate. So you might have to run.
Yeah, I can just see him in a little pair of red hot pants.
No, mankini. I'll wear a bright green mankini. That'll do.
So,
you don't get to choose. We get to choose.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking right.
That's
Yeah.
kinky.
Yeah.
So, did you watch Tyson Fury the other night?
No, I missed it completely.
Oh, do you know what? Tyson Fury didn't even get out of second gear, mate. It was like
No, I
a
don't
sparring
suppose he
match.
did.
It
No,
wasn't
I don't
even a
suppose
great fight. It was like a sparring match. And then I'm actually going to do a video about this. I don't know if you know about when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury the second time, and he come up with all these excuses like, weights in his gloves, and then the gloves had no padding, and then it was spiked, and then his costume is too heavy. And Dillian White was saying that it was a disgrace to come out with all these excuses. Take it like a man, you lost. So anyway, Dillian White gets hit with an uppercut, and Tyson Fury pushes him over after the uppercut because he's knocked out. So he just pushes him over. Dillian White comes out with, that wasn't fair. I should have been allowed to fight on because when Tyson Fury hit me with the uppercut, he pushed me over and I banged my head. It's like, hang on a minute, mate. What he could have done is hit you with that right uppercut, a left hook and a straight right, instead of just pushing you over like a elite fighter would. He's your friend. He doesn't need to do you any more damage, and it shows you what a class fighter he is for knowing it. He's caught him well enough, he switched him off, and he doesn't need to hit him again, so he just pushes him to the canvas. But yeah, I fell over and banged my head, so but this is the point. There's also a clip on YouTube of Dillian White saying what a disgrace Deontay Wilder was from coming out with these excuses. So I'm going to show the Deontay Wilder excuses, then the bit where Dillian White is talking about him being a disgrace for coming up with such excuses. You're in a fight. And then his bit where he's coming up with an excuse that, I got pushed over and banged my head. You're in a fucking fight, you moron.
Miss, he pushed me over.
Yeah, innit? Fucking penis.
So basically, he was knocked out on his feet. So he just kind of gave him a little push to kind of get him down on the canvas. Then, I mean, even though he probably
basically, yeah. Basically, I mean, he could have, like I said, he could have just gone boom, boom, in it with another couple of shots, took his fucking head off. But no, he just pushed him over because he knew he'd done him. And then he got up and he was so fucking punch drunk anyway that he was like, he was staggering about like a flat earther fucking a conference.
So he would have hit the canvas either way anyway.
He was gone.
He just kind of like, he would just made it a little bit more premature. He just kind of like hit the canvas a little bit earlier than he probably should have done.
He was gone anyway, yeah. I mean, the fact that he couldn't even fucking... And if you look at the replay, he actually fell over on his shoulder and didn't hit his head. So that's what was even worse, isn't it? So, yeah. Fucking penile. But, yeah. It's an all right fight, but wish I hadn't paid 25 quid for it and just watched it on YouTube now.
Oh, you went to see it? Oh, right, okay.
No, but I was in pay-per-view.
Yeah. All right, okay.
I almost got to go and see it, and then it didn't happen. Someone bought ticket, then he didn't want to go, and I was going. It was like my boss said, "Yo, you can have that ticket and just pay me back." It was £650. You can pay me back X amount a week, and then then it didn't happen. But I was absolutely fucked because I'd been to a wedding the night before, so I'd been on the piss all day at a wedding, so I actually would have been knackered anyway. Going all the way to London to watch that. But it would have been epic.
For 650 quid, you'd expect to choose the winner.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, right?
Or fight the winner.
Well, I don't know about that. Get him to fight someone for you.
No,
Yeah.
I'd fight any of them for that money they get. Fucking hell, 35 million for the win.
Just to get in the ring and win, lose. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd go in the ring just to let one of them punch me for fucking 35 million. I'd say, I'll tell you what, I'll fight with my hands behind my back for 35 million.
That is how you end up as a flat earther, I think, though.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you're certainly going to get flattened, aren't you?
He'd end up looking like Dell anyway.
Yeah, yeah, and sounding like him. Yes, but it's awesome, man. Yeah, when I get a date, you know, some of you Brits, you got to come and watch me, yeah, because I can't see dick flying over.
Well, you never know. Whereabouts? I mean, whereabouts do you hail from? I know I can't even remember.
It'd be Swindon.
Swindon. Oh bloody hell! I used to live there. Oh yes, I remember. We had this conversation before.
We did, yeah. That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a million miles away from where my parents live. I could easily stay there and then head on down to Wiltshire and Swindon for a night or two. You can put me up, maybe.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I could do that. Absolutely. Yeah, not a problem there, mate. And it'll be a Saturday night, and then we'll go out on the lash after, unless I've been knocked out and got a banging headache.
In which case, I could look after you. I'll look after you.
Yeah.
I'll look after you.
But I don't get knocked out. Well, I haven't yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You gotta come back for some fights like fucking sore, though, haven't you? I mean, like, you know, do you come back from fights thinking, bloody hell, what have I done?
Sometimes. Not always. Not always, but I have sort of had a few beatings that I've felt the next day. But you'd be surprised because it's on your arms and that as well, you know, because you block a lot with your arms, and you'd be surprised like how bruised your arms feel, like heavy, and you know. So yeah, I do wonder. Like, I mean, you can't explain the feeling of stepping in the ring, unless you've been there. Like the emotions you go through, it's terrifying. It's exciting. It's so much going on in your head, you know. And even before the fight, you're just thinking, why am I doing this? I'm about to step in someone who's going to try and knock me out, and I'm doing the same. But like, you can't beat the feeling. And I've never really been hurt in the ring, apart from when I was 12. About 12, and that was a clash of heads, believe it or not, an accidental clash of heads. And I had such a big gash on my forehead, or just above my eye, that the fight stopped. And that's the only time that I can ever really remember, like, being really hurt and feeling like, oh my God, that.
Yeah, I've been in a couple fights, not by choice, but there is nothing more tiring on the planet. And I played footy.
Tiring, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the fitness, the fitness levels of professionals. I mean, and
emotionally, you're just keyed up to the absolute maximum.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're exerting energy. You're trying to punch someone. You're chasing someone. Then you're trying to defend yourself. You're thinking. You're being hit, and sometimes that's uncomfortable. And even that tires you out. Yeah, it's really tiring to fight. And I've played football. I mean, I love football. But like, yeah, fighting is much, much harder physically, for sure. But you know, I love it. I absolutely love it. I hate, I don't like fighting in the street or anything like that. I'm not a violent person, but I just love, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's addictive. When you've done it, it's an addictive feeling, the buzz, the adrenaline, I guess, you know. But yeah.
DK's got his hand up.
Go.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that High Inquisitor hasn't stepped in here, because, he's had a few experience being in the ring.
Well, I've had a few experiences of having something in my ring.
Well, that's
I fell into burning ring.
Oh, that was my tail.
Well, just keep it going, hon. Let it go round and round, round and round.
Oh, really? You like it like that, dear? Fair enough. Fair enough. Here we go.
Is it in yet?
Oh,
you
God.
cheeky motherfucker.
No.
It's coming out your mouth. It's coming out your mouth.
Easy. Jesus.
All right, it's only thin, my tail, but it is long.
Kind of like a parasite.
A little bit like, yeah, a bit like a wasp sting or something.
You were talking about blocking with your arms, and I was thinking about that one earlier too, talking about the hit to the head. Did you ever see the video talking about the difference, why there's a stylistic difference between the old Marquis of Queensberry, where you see the fist way out and then lean back, and the way they do it now?
How do you mean? Is it what, from before Queensberry, you mean, and like how it is now? Is that what you're saying, or?
Yeah, just because the original styles of boxing, when they did bare knuckle,
yeah,
you always see the fist upturned. They're kind of down low so they can get the arms farther out. Whereas now we block and with the arms and everything. And they were talking about it, and they said that just blocking bare knuckles would just kill your arms, but there was an additional incentive. Oh yeah, and then they said the additional incentive, the reason they leaned back is because there were no gloves on. So 1 to 2 bare knuckle hits to the head was enough to cause you some damage for the rest of your life. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen a few guys like that. They're usually out wandering around some parking lot. But
well, I mean, you still have people that do bare knuckle, don't you? I mean, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like we've got like the BKB, which is like the British bare knuckle boxing championships, and and I've watched it. There's a guy called Tyler Goodyear who's like sort of one of the best in that, and I see an interview of him, and he was actually complaining about how his hands hurt, like from obviously punching people's skulls. He's like, I've got so many problems in my hands now, they just hurt all the time. I'm like, well, yeah, that's why boxers wear gloves, mate. To protect your hands, It's not to protect the person's face, it's to protect your hands. So I don't know how fucking, like, how you could do it. They must be insane. It's like cage fighting, isn't it? Like UFC. I mean, those guys must be fucking tapped.
yeah, well, even a lot of places they wear the gloves as far as not the main events, but yeah, that you can forget it in this country with bare knuckle because we're such a highly litigious society. You could sign every contract there was, and somebody'd still try to sue.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
go ahead, Mipet.
I just there was a really good comment in the chat. Bare knuckles. This is from Ugly German Truths. Bare knuckles. At least they use every part of the animal, not just the pubes, for those funny hats. I can all I can picture is oh God, now I've lost the name. He's the dude, the American dude that always wears the coon hats.
Daniel Boone?
Daniel Boone, that's the dude.
Or
yeah.
Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett's another one. There you go.
I'm going to say every one of my neighbors, but yeah, that's it.
I forgot you were a redneck, Aaron. Sorry.
Yep. It only comes out every time I open my mouth.
Well, I'm an Aussie. All you Americans sound the same to me.
No. Really?
Oopsie.
God. Yeah, because I'm sure I sound just like Claire.
Yeah.
You need
to. Of course,
well, to me,
sound just like me.
They can't even decide where the hell I'm from.
I was going to say, Claire doesn't even sound like she's from America. To me, she sounds like European. So.
I knew that was coming. No, no, actually, I heard a good one the other day. They actually decided it was the Bermuda Triangle. I said, I'll go with it. Like,
there you go. That's awesome.
Hold on a minute.
Solves everything. That solves everything. What?
Can I just clarify something, right? Mipet just said she sounds European. Like, European where? Like France, Germany, Italy? What?
Well, like
European?
Netherlands.
All of it.
All of it. Yeah, or Norway, Dutchlandy, sort of around that area.
The DNA results just said human.
Oh,
I don't know. I failed. Well, I didn't actually fail, but I came very close to failing geography. So don't ask me shit like that.
So did my voice. Don't worry about it.
I grew up where everyone was from New Jersey or New York.
You would be spot on, but like, don't tell the rest of YouTube. They can't figure it out. You're spot on.
Well, yeah, I can't. I mean, I can tell the difference between like Aaron and the rest of you, but the rest of you all sort of sound the same to me. Sorry.
I imagine Charlie's right in there with me. He's about halfway in between, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I drink, it really comes out. I mean, my dad sounds like a clan master.
I want to know what that sounds like, actually.
No, you don't. You really
What a
don't.
description that was. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
just do an impression for me, please. I don't know. I need to know.
You know, even on the shills, I can't talk like that fucking fiend.
Okay.
It's called the Grand Dragon, sir.
Man.
I'm buried that far in it. Like, you will know by the time you're a teenager. You'll know. But yeah.
That was.
I think Charlie's trying to say he gets shit faced and turns into me, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I was going to say Aaron probably sounds more closer to the Grandmaster than anybody else.
Aaron gets drunk. He sounds like a Brit. Bugger off! Shut up! Give me another beer.
Oh, how you do that? Oh, that's good.
Oh,
No,
How
man.
you talk is partially based on the climate.
Really?
So,
All right.
you know, like the people in Minnesota talk through their nose, and they try to avoid inhaling through their nose because of the cold.
Oh.
And
All right, there you go.
I thought it was just that they were all cocaine addicts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, so
it
I
could be
wonder.
that too. So
Yeah,
maybe
I
a little
wonder.
from column A, a little from column B.
And you get Scottish people just sound the way they do because they're pissed half the time. That's probably why.
They're
Why
angry,
Scottish
yeah.
people-
Dell
Angry.
sounds like he's got a garden hose in his mouth the whole time.
I know,
Have you ever watched a Dell video? You turn the sound off and just read the closed captions.
Yes, I've
because
done
no
that,
shit, Google cannot even translate Dell.
I know.
It's so awesome. It's the funniest shit you've ever come across. You know, it's like
true.
pineapple bubble gum and crap like that that you just have no
I always
relation
thought
to
Dale,
anything he's
Dale
saying.
was part barn animal.
Yeah.
Barn animal.
It is like listening to a donkey.
Or a cow.
No.
I was just going to say, like Google would be able to translate donkey and cow. They just can't translate Dell.
Honestly,
Shit.
if you could get the manuscript from one of his shows off YouTube and stuff like that, and we could do a whole show on it. It's Mipet's right. It's comedy gold. It's so funny. It really is.
There's
I've done that many times.
Yeah, but you have.
technology has a real issue with anything like that's deeply Scottish in accent. There's a classic video of a guy in his car trying to pair his phone's Bluetooth to the car, and because of the way he says pair, the fucking car won't play ball, and it's 20 minutes until he finally gets it. It was hilarious.
Or have you seen the one with the two Scottish guy in the voice activated lift? Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh damn it! You'll have to pay that sometime. I can't believe you see it. So anyway, there's two Scottish guys in a voice activated lift, and of course the lift wouldn't understand what they were saying. So you're going floor 12, and it couldn't understand. Please repeat. And he goes on and on and on and on. And at the end of them, they're like one's on top of the other, going freedom. And then the lift door opens, and these people standing there like really staring at these people.
I love you. Always have.
I'm just completely baffled that Dick has sat and watched someone try and pair his phone to his car for 20 minutes. I am baffled by that, Dick.
I
Man,
would.
you
That
must be
sounds
fucking
hilarious.
have a boring life. That's
I
funnier
almost-
than the person trying to do it. The fact that you watched him trying to do it for 20 minutes. Right.
No, but all he went through, the exasperation operation, getting frustrated and pissed off and all this stuff. It was just so monumentally funny. I was crying, laughing, watching the poor fucker. He just wouldn't give up. It was just so funny.
Oh,
I
And we've
still
had a
remember it. I'm dying again. Here we go.
We've had a correction from Chalks 70. I hope I've done justice to that. The elevator skit is legend, and it was 11 that the number was.
Oh, okay.
It's
So-
11, that's right. Yeah, 11. Yeah, beg your pardon. 11. And he tried doing it in American accent, tried doing it in all kinds of different accents, and yeah, it wasn't working. Yeah. it's
Well,
fine.
I have a challenge for everybody. Go to Google and try sphere. And
Sphere?
sphere. Try and say the
Sphere.
word sphere to Google, and it never gets it.
It did just here.
comes
It
up
got
with
you.
Fear.
Got,
You
really?
actually do
Yeah.
it. Oh, awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Because
that's cool.
Sphere.
yeah.
Here.
Oh,
Sphere.
it didn't get me.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
just-
there it did somebody else. Yep.
Yeah,
Sphere.
because you put the S in front of it because you went sphere. Oh, that-
Yeah, if you just go sphere,
Sphere.
it doesn't.
Sphere.
Yep.
Sphere.
See, there you
Yeah,
go.
you've got to
There you
really,
go. Yeah, yeah.
you've got to really do the sphere.
I
Nothing
can't
to fear
believe
but
we just
sphere
did
itself.
this. I can't-
At least
What the
it
hell
wasn't
just
20
happened?
minutes. I know, but thank goodness it wasn't 20 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Welcome
Oh,
to
and
Pub
ugly-
Chat. Just
Yeah.
full of simpletons today, people.
Ugly German truths. Google cannot translate the shills, and you try to be mostly intelligible. So, basically,
Untranslatable.
yeah.
Oh, God.
That's only
The
because
funny
everyone's
thing
half drunk. I mean, let's be honest. Except
Oh,
me. I'm the rational person of the
No,
shills.
no, I'm going to join you. I don't know about the rational part, but the not drunk part, I can join you. It's only been
I'm
4
not
months. today.
drunk.
Yeah, so far.
I certainly haven't been drinking anything.
I'm
No,
not.
but you just eat everything that's wrong.
Mm.
I
I
don't
did
know
have
what
a
you,
I'm
pizza,
drinking.
so
What
I'm
indeed.
definitely drinking.
I don't know what you're talking about, officer. And such a drunk.
I don't know. That just made me want a cognac. It's like,
See, now-
sorry, you stopped me. Sorry, constable.
no. I,
Oh.
oh,
Tony Regime in the chat gets it. I once watched a drunk try to steal a bicycle which had a chain through the wheel and frame. Funniest half hour ever. He gave up after that. See, he gets it. It's funny.
I say, talking about that reminds me of a story my dad told me. Right, he was in town and took his bicycle and he'd locked it up. And he'd done his bits and he'd come out and there's this guy trying to saw through his lock. So my dad's just stood there looking at him, trying to like get his lock off. My dad said, "Can I help you? You all right?" He was like, yeah, I haven't got my keys. And my dad pulled the keys and he went, "What, these ones?" And then the cheeky geezer turned around and said to my dad, oh, well, fuck off then, you cunt. Just like called my dad a cunt for trying to steal his bike. He's like, "Do you want these keys?" Dad said I couldn't believe it. First he's stealing my bike, and then he calls me a cunt because I caught him.
Officer, I
dear.
wasn't drinking and driving, officer. I drank it all before I got in the car.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am, Ossifer.
I got threatened with a DUI when I was like 20 in college, and I thought it was a good idea to get on a 10-speed for a while at like 2 a.m, pretty hammered. And I kept wrecking into the curb and laughing my ass off. And I got pulled over on that fucking thing and lectured me. I can give you a DUI for this. Luckily, he
For a-
didn't.
wait, a bike? Like a 10-speed?
Yeah.
You were going to
It's
get a DUI on
considered
a
a
bike? Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
you can in this
Wow.
country as well. Where
I didn't
slightly
know
different.
that.
It's drunk in charge of a road vehicle or something on those lines. If you're on a push bike and you're drunk, yeah, you
Wow.
can do. Yeah.
Wow.
Up
I
in
didn't know
Canada,
that.
Up in Canada here, a guy got his license suspended for 6 months because he was on a riding lawnmower driving to his friends down the road and he was hammered.
Oh, I used
I
to
don't
work at the
know.
grocery store, and all the old men with DUIs and no license would bring their mowers to get beer. Not even kidding.
As you do.
That's lit.
A mate of mine got banned for for drink driving, and he wasn't driving. He'd literally fallen asleep at the wheel, and because the keys were in the ignition, that's drunk in charge of a motor vehicle. And he wasn't driving. He just got in his car and just crashed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
There's
that's
a
fair
town-
enough. Drink driving kills, and they need to be fucking on it, don't they?
There's a town in British Columbia here. It's a smaller town, but still, they gave up and they made it so it's now legal in town to drive your golf cart around because the whole town is just a bunch of drunk retirees driving around on golf carts because there's golf courses everywhere. It's fucking hilarious, man.
But we have a lot of like the little sort of old people, disabled people with the little go-go machines. I don't know what the hell they're called over there.
Scooter.
Yeah, the sort of scootery things. Yeah. I wonder if they get done for like DUIs and shit.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they're
they can
moving.
go up to like 40 k's an hour.
It's
like
got a
dodging
motor
them
on it. Yeah.
Dodging the Walmart.
Yeah.
You'll have the people that weigh like 700 pounds riding all the scooters, and all the old people are waiting for them at the entrance.
No.
Yeah.
I need to go run over one of those fucking dickheads on a scooter on the pavement. You fucking would pass really like 20 kilometers an hour. I was like, "Gee, fucking hell."
I love seeing them when they're pottering along and they're going up the wrong side of the road. They're going into oncoming traffic, and it's like, are these dudes serious? At least they could be driving on the right fucking side of the road.
Well, do you know the reason for that, right? Is because the reason behind it is that if you're on that side of the road, you can actually see what's coming and they can see you. But if you're driving on the other side of the road, they're coming up behind you, so you can't see what's coming. That's the reason behind it, Eager. Bit of knowledge for you.
Well, yeah, but if you have a head-on with a fucking, they're dead.
Yeah, but as long as they're on the over the side of the road, like I mean, that's what you're taught. If you walk if there's like a country road, right? I was taught that you walk on that side of the road and the oncoming traffic, as long as you're over on the side.
Yeah, but you're not walking. You're in a vehicle.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you should be over on the side.
We should give a shout out to Feel Jesus Deep Inside of You in the chat.
Feel
it. Chat. Okay.
Long time no see.
Yeah, please tell me he carries lube.
Is he really? It's nice to see that there's still some plums out there. Those absolute idiots that are fucking completely deluded and lost the plot, and they still jump on our chat now and again. All right, Jesus in you, geezer.
And I like what Chuckles has just written. What about Segway scooters? Along those lines.
Yeah.
The Soundgarden music video where the band is cruising and bar hopping on Segways. Do they have to be on the right side of the road or on the footpath or what?
Segways everywhere in Canada, I think pretty much uniformly is pretty much outlawed segways on sidewalks and motorways and whatnot. They're pretty much a useless item up here, except for mall security cops that weigh 1,000 pounds and just, can't trip over enough donuts to even get to the thing to try to get somebody caught, right? They're the only ones.
Well, even malls are ditching those now because they've got those things called T3s, which make you look even stupider. I had to ride one of those around when I worked for Target doing parking lot patrols. I switched jobs to maintenance. Thought, great, I don't have to work. Well, then I had to repair the dumbass thing. So I hate them.
Is it like one of those platforms, but only without the thing that sticks up in front of you?
It's got the thing that sticks up in front of you, but the reason that we went with them is they're cheaper. So instead of having to worry about that balance circuit, which is a crucial thing in a Segway, they just drop a third wheel in front. They're larger, they're more ungainly, they're more uncomfortable. I mean, everybody's ditching them. One of the primary, I can't remember if he was like a CEO or what, but he was high up in the company. He rode one of the damn things off a cliff to his death. So that kind of tells you where the safety factor on them is.
That's a marketing angle. Wow.
Tagline is, we promise we improved it.
So, so it's like a modern version of quadrophenia then.
Oh my.
Oh, quadrophenia. That's right. Yeah.
That's funny, DK.
Yeah.
It's okay. That guy was in charge of safety. We've moved on to a new direction.
Yeah. Yeah. His name is
Now only
Edsel, so it was bound to
penguins are
happen.
great now only penguins are great for segways.
And military bought up the surplus, dropped out the handlebars on them, shipped them down to out to the ice wall.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of like electric scooters and electric bikes, you know, like push bikes and shit like that, where people are just shoving motors on them, and you know, it's really weird. They're just because they're lazy ass fucks, as far as I'm concerned. They can't be fuck pedaling, you know, unless you just shove it. And we actually have a lot of bike lanes on a lot of our roads. So as long as they stick to their bike lanes, I don't give a shit. But you're only supposed to do it in single file. But you get all these people and they're doing like 3 and 4 wide. And then they wonder why, you know, motorists get pissed off because they're out of the bike lane.
Well, the bikers here, that they just run right through stop signs like they're not even supposed to stop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's only for cars or shit. And it's like, yeah, just wait until you get fucking wiped out, dude.
Bicycles are considered vehicles, and you are subject to the same rules of the road as any other vehicle. You're not special. And you can get ticketed.
The Ostermeyer Wienermobile can run a stop sign.
I saw that on Jay Leno's Garage a couple years ago. They had it on. It was crazy. It's a funny thing.
I actually saw that thing in Phoenix. Unfortunately, nobody was with it. It was parked in the lot. Unless I wanted to commit a felony, I couldn't go inside. But yeah, it's an interesting sucker. I imagine the aerodynamics of driving that thing got to be hell.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Did you think of the logic behind this one? In the UK, right, you can get a ban on your driver license before you get a driving license. Did you know that?
You can do that someplace in the state. Yep.
Yeah. So
you can do that here too.
So if you drive without a license, right, you get points on your license before you got a license. So when you get a license, you're already banned. So you get a license, so you get banned before you can even start driving. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It makes me laugh though when you get these people that like illegally drive in England and then they ban them from driving and they carry on driving and then they ban them again, and it's like, mate, it's not working, is it? I mean,
like Billy Joel's had like 8 DUIs.
They clearly want to drive, and that's the end of it. There's not a lot you can really do about that.
That's why you take the car. The hell with taking the license, take the car. It makes it a little bit harder.
No, I just lock the fuckers up, personally.
Yeah. They'll do that, but they got to get desperate first.
Up here, you get caught driving without a license, and the car's impounded for a mandatory 30 days, and with fees and everything, and then your fines and all that adding up and whatnot. Holy fuck, it becomes expensive.
Dick, I think we should have a grub muffin for all the fuckhead bike riders out there. Can we do that?
Oh, yeah.
They're funny ass uniforms.
Are you talking about the push bike cycle clubs that ride 3 abreast, so they cover the entire road that you can't overtake them? Is that the ones you're talking about? Those fuckwits.
Any of them. They're all fuckwits as far as... I suppose Inquisitor loves them because they're all in Lycra and you can see what the packages that they have. But other than that, you know...
Oh, you noticed
I noticed, of course.
If they are out delivering packages, I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, good for a perv, but very dangerous, you know? Like, I'm a sort of person that, you know, you get in my way and you might end up in hospital.
Yeah,
possibly.
With your teeth knocked out. Yeah.
Hi, UPS does not stand for unzipped penis service. We talked about this.
Oh, damn it. He's been sending all those packages to himself.
I don't know, around here, you got Well, your typical residential neighborhood, you have the lane you drive in, and then you have that spot where cars park. In the neighborhood that I live in, people treat that spot where people park cars as a second lane. It is so funny. Somebody will go to zip around somebody, and there's a car parked there.
Oh,
there was
that stupid drivers.
A cop. There was somebody that tried to get around a cop and hit a parked car right next to the cop, and the cop just stopped, looked at him, pointed, laughed, and drove off.
Oh my God! Well, he
Isn't he supposed to
like
document it? Because I mean, when you get in an accident, you have to report it.
That's what the thinking was, because the cop cars around here have 360 cams, so the cop has it on video, and then can report it, and then that goes to they trace the tag. It goes back to insurance companies and all that other stuff. And if the driver doesn't report it, it ends up getting reported as a hit and run, and then they go after the guy. It's like, well, you got yourself a chance to totally screw yourself. Good luck with that. But yeah, it's one of those, you go to make a right-hand turn and you can't because somebody's using that parking area as a lane. Oh.
Whoa, you always see the footage of people using the emergency lanes on interstates and stuff to bypass, and the really good ones, they get pulled over. But if you do that around here, you end up with tires just full of nails. So it's kind of a self-enforcing system there. Like, you don't pull over to the side unless you absolutely have to, or you're screwed. Another $200 down toilet.
Yeah, my son-in-law calls those temporary Australians, people that do shit like that. Because they ain't going to be around for long.
I got to shout. Go on.
Go ahead, Monk.
No, I was just going to shout some people out, man. There's some coolies in the chat in there. We got Jinchi, John Rapp, Ernie Matthews, George Hands, Claire View, Repo Sandman, Uncool Martin, Anima, DK9, Xena B, Ugly German Truths, Mark Bisa, Beach 8, Facty, George Prout, Chuckles 70, Tony Regime, Charlie Welsh. Oh yeah, and Jesus is hanging out the back of me.
He's feeling Jesus in you.
And he's got a great one. Jesus is hanging out the back of me, as said to Facty. I don't, as in IDOEN. I don't good. Flat Earth is winning in my town, and Globers are scared of me. No, they're scared because you're a fucking weirdo, mate.
That must be.
Scared of I do, given them tons of truth they can't handle. Sorry, scared of I do.
Well,
listen here, Jesus is hanging out the back of your butthole. You need to sort yourself out, bruv. Seriously. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Learn to write. I mean, I tried to decipher that and was saying for the... Oh, dear.
Jot's drunk, and you did a pretty good job with that.
Yeah.
Because that shit made no fucking sense.
It made
that
no
was
fucking
great
sense.
translation. I give you a 10. That was a great translation.
Well,
so I fucking oil, you wonderful people, and Jesus is fucking like crawling up your butthole or whatever your name is.
Tickle, tickle.
Yeah.
Look for the pickle.
These dumbasses are so desperate. They're so desperate that what was it? In the video that I released today, I show where Dirth dug up the whole out of focus stars proof. He's as far as
the P900 stars crap.
Yeah, it's one of the Flat Earth channels. He's still considered one of the major channels, and he's
Tina Marie Colvin does that all day long.
Yeah, it's a decade-old debunked claim. Like, my God, you people are so desperate.
Yeah,
for content.
It's fucking crazy, isn't it? I mean, the fact that, like, you know, in the 21st century, you know, people, I mean, idiots, you know, I was still talking about the shape of the Earth when. I mean, come on, you fucking idiots! Are you still banging on about the shape of the Earth, Jesus geezer? Come on, mate.
You're summing
Seriously.
it up, Judd. It's like
Grow
where
up or
everybody's at, like
something,
Professor
you know
Dave.
what I mean? Yeah.
He summed up all of us, and they're all crying about how rude he was, but he's how we all are, just sick of it and done with it.
Yeah, grow up now. We've all had our laughs, and it isn't flat. And if you really do think that, you're an absolute prick.
I just snorted, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
About that out of focus star proof, if you use a camera with 3 blades on the shutter, the star will look like a triangle if it's out of focus.
That's what they really look like, though, Commander. That's what they really look like.
Yeah,
telescopes are pre-programmed with what they want you to see.
Oh yeah,
okay.
in
Oh, I
telescopes they
forgot
put a
that
special prism in there, you see, like in the telescope to shape everything to look globular when you're looking through it. But in actual fact, like you said, everything's a fucking triangle.
There's a guy in Bavaria, and inside the mirror of every Newtonian telescope ever sold in the history of the world, this guy sits down and carves and ever so subtly etches the universe into it. So it's all there waiting for you. It's lies.
There's a guy on Facebook that tells me that on the daily.
You know what you do? You know what you do? You show him a
Punch him in the
picture of
face.
a homemade Dobsonian telescope, like the old cardboard tube, mirror glass or window glass, hand ground. So,
I got a
where's
Celestron with 0 electric components, and this guy just keeps saying that he maintains it, which
That's
obviously
ridiculous.
Poe, but yeah.
But yeah, Loki, you can make it, right? Come on. It's simple.
Yeah, it's like so you mean to tell me that Lowe's is selling CGI supercomputers in cardboard tubes now? Wow.
Yeah. All to, make sure nobody realizes the true shape of the earth because ... Like,
Fuck all reasons.
yeah. It like I've said before, if the earth was actually flat, it wouldn't change one thing I do in my daily routines and how my life is. So I just don't get what the big conspiracy, what's the end game?
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Earth was flat, we'd be having a pop at fucking Globers, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And it isn't,
Earth
so we're having a
was
pop
flat-
at you globe-denying dipshits. Sorry, darling, you crack on.
If the Earth was flat, then you would wind up having to pay a hell of a lot more for your airline tickets, especially in the Southern Hemisphere. And you would think that the airlines would want you to think that the Earth was flat so they could charge more for fuel, but somehow they don't.
Remember, Commander, if the earth was flat, airplanes would run on air. And as such, air travel would be no big deal. Like, you could get somebody that was working at McDonald's and just put them behind the controls. It'd be fine.
Yeah, as long as they've got a PlayStation, they'd be sound as fuck.
Yeah. Loki.
If the world were flat, I'd have real problems. Sorry, Loki.
Oh no, all good, all good. Now, one of the things I did as a joke is you can get bokeh masks, and they change the shape of the out of focus highlights of lights, and you can get custom bokeh masks. And one of the ones that I used a while back when doing astronomy publicly, out like public events, is I had a middle finger bokeh mask. So anytime any flat earther came up and said, yeah, it's all CGI supercomputer, I'd unfocus the telescope, put the bokeh mask on, and tell him to look through it, and all he'd see is a middle finger for every out of focus star. It's fucking hilarious.
That's what I meant about the 3-bladed shutter. If you use one of those, I didn't know the term bokeh mask. I know what bokeh is. It's when one thing is in focus and one thing is out of focus from the graphic arts.
Yeah, it's carried over from photography. But yeah, it's so funny. And actually that 3-bladed shutter or aperture thing is where you get a lot of the crappy out of focus UFO videos. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the pyramid videos that Jeremy Corbell put out.
If you have four blades, you get the diamonds.
UFOs attacking the battleships.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I saw that.
It was just a fucking airplane, you fucking idiot. Oh, he's back at it again, Jeremy Corbell. He's back onto the news channels. Yeah, talking shit as ever. Unbelievable, that guy. What are these craft? What are these? They're doing amazing things. We just don't understand where they're coming from. Yeah,
your
fuck
ass.
off. Yeah.
Exactly like Gina Marie Colvin staring blankly into her screen. Yeah.
I thought that video where Thunderfoot did the mathematics using the using the information on the readout, and he figured out that the object was about 1 meter wide, and it was probably some kind of duck or some kind of goose, and it was flying at about 4 miles high.
Yeah. Thunderfoot's a cunt. He basically stole all that off other people who've been doing the research for a long time. It's all on Metabunk. Yeah.
I got to shout out Anima in the chat here.
Yeah.
Why is there no Wi-Fi in church? Because the church doesn't want to compete with an invisible power that actually works.
That's real. That's fucking real. Yeah.
On fire in the comments tonight. Wow, that was awesome. Oh man.
That was good.
Thanks, Mr. Wrighton. Thank you. And yes, Slava Ukraine. Everybody make sure we are standing with Ukraine. Absolutely.
Slava Ukraine.
Oh, yes.
Heroyam Slava.
Thank you. Well done. I couldn't get that out without stumbling all over myself and ending up swallowing my microphone. So
Slobber Ukraine.
During that 3-blade shutter discussion there, I did wander into the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch in my brain. I don't know how that triggered, but I did.
Probably you just said 3 blades creates a triangle, and triangle equals a trinity, and Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Yeah, that could be.
And 4 is right out.
Yeah.
4 is
5.
right out.
Yeah. Once the number 3, being the number of the counting, be reached. Oh, even then, Jin, maybe 6 or 7. Oh. Well, hell.
And you will blow thy enemy to holy bits. It's an evil bunny.
You know,
Holy Spirit, activate.
I have actually heard that the Vatican are going to be supplying the Ukraine with the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. So,
awesome.
Watch out, Putin.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can march him over to the bridge keeper and watch him go over. That'd be awesome.
Send him a rabbit.
My son loves Monty Python, and he actually has a stuffed rabbit up in his bedroom. And whenever he's watching one of the Monty Python movies, he's always got the rabbit with him. It's fucking hilarious, man.
Honestly, I love that he loves Monty Python.
Yeah.
That's character building.
Does it have very pointy teeth?
Oh yeah, and he does that too when he shows you the rabbit. He does the it's so funny.
What's your favorite color? I don't know. Whoosh.
Red. No blue. Ah!
When you guys covered Holy Spirit Activate, did you guys do the Cloud Whisperer guy from Revelations 13?
I think that we did do him. Yeah.
Oh God, I can't get through those videos. I can't get through those videos without laughing my ass off. Like, I can't get a sentence out. Like, they killed me with it. They actually broke me with it. I tried to do commentary. I was like, oh my God.
Loki, you're waiting there.
Okay, so like I put in the chat and in the green room, I'm starting to crash pretty hard. So movie night is canceled. I would like to thank OBS for that, because that 2.5-minute video I released today took 6.5 hours to make, thanks to OBS.
Wow.
Wow. Why does everybody say OBS like a bad word? Like, I'm scared of OBS now. What? OBS?
OBS slows everything down.
Does it?
On this computer, I can look in the Blender viewport without OBS on and get 30 frames per second on the Grub Muffin. I turn on OBS and all of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, the frame rate drops down to 12. And this is a computer that, well, it's an Alienware that I bought in late 2017. And OBS does the same thing for a brand new MSI computer with 32 gigs of RAM and RTX card. It slows it down, but not as much as this one.
OBS is power hungry, but yeah. Get him.
And Slobs, Streamlabs OBS is way worse. God, avoid that one like the plague, man.
Oh yeah.
It's awful.
So what's the alternative to it? Because everybody uses it. Like, I mean, everybody talks about it.
Well, there's
what I'll end up doing is I'm going to, so no movie night tonight, but I will do movie night tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
OBS is a bit like MacBooks and Apple stuff. Yeah, it's fantastic until it stops working, and then it's a pain in the ass to fucking get working again.
No, it's not. It's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The thing with OBS is you've got to watch every now and then there'll be a flaky update, but that happens in Adobe world and so on and so forth too. And all these big bloated apps that can do so much stuff and whatnot, they're just never truly a 100% thing. There's always, it's just kind of the way it's been and is.
Well, it's like the software I use for my work. It costs £14,000. The software I use, right? And it's crashy like you have no fucking belief. Thank God for autosave. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it all that money and it crashes like that.
Yeah, I'm swearing it all the time. You cost this amount of money, and I click on something, and you fucking disappear off my screen. You bastard.
You could probably.
What software is that?
What a brilliant advert for Apple. I mean, that's fantastic.
It's not made by Apple.
Oh
yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And I tell you what, I've used it on Windows, and it's fucking worse on Windows than it is on Apple. So
yeah, that figures actually. That does.
The best where it works great under Linux, but you have to be like a top tinkerer to make it to continually work in Linux.
Right.
But yeah, it's just the name of the game. Like Dick says, Adobe. Fucking hell, that's. I remember the days when you'd open up something in Photoshop, and with no care in the world, it would just like switch off. It would just disappear. So you don't have to worry about the work anymore. You can go and put the kettle on and swear in the kitchen.
Oh man. Back in the day, so when I had myself I think it was a Power Max 7600, the 132 megahertz Power PC model. I used to go to the thrift store. I had one of those converters that would make a PS2 keyboard work on an Apple desktop bus. And I would go to the thrift store to get keyboards because I would get so fucking pissed off that I would just smash the keyboard to bits and then grab another $2 one out of the goddamn closet and keep going.
Yeah, cheaper than screens.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel Jesus is cracking me up. That guy.
Oh,
I know.
Like he's typing with his toes.
I know.
Yeah, he said he's drunk on the sweet smell of defeat on Glober's brains. I defeated tons of Globers in a martial arts competition I won this week. Easily. You got to be tough to be a flat earther. No, you've just got to be a backward thinking, imbecilic, stupid piece of fucking idiotic dump shit bag.
Can I read one of his comments?
Yeah, go.
Their fact I exist is tons of proof that God is, and then Earth is flat cause God reward me. When I dirt the globe cause it prove I am 120% on my track. God just spoke to me. That evidence.
That's
What
what I was
the-
just reading.
Fucking
Oh my
hell.
god, what is that?
What an absolute plum.
So do you
That's-
translate it? Like, what the heck what did that say?
I am
It does
never
prove
wrong.
something. I tell you what, though, he does prove something. He does prove to believe the Earth is flat, you have to be fucking stupid.
Thick as shit.
All it proves is you shouldn't type while Jesus is giving you a reach around.
He knows loads of quantum science.
I know.
Tickle,
See that?
tickle.
Can I just
non-gravity?
can I just interrupt a little shout out to Pip? Pip's in the chat there. We haven't seen her for a long time. We ought to get her
Hey,
on the show
Pip.
again sometime. Hey, Pip.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pip
yes.
popped in to say hello, but it's very late over there and she's going to head off to bed soon. So sweet dreams when you go, Pip. We all love you over here.
Perfect.
Yeah, I only said that because I jumped on a stream. Well, no, I didn't jump on a stream. I was on the chat and her show earlier on this evening, so she shouted out to me, so I did the same. There you go. Spreading the love.
Oh, yeah.
I feel Jesus in me. I feel Jesus in me right now.
You got to spread them to feel that love.
Yeah,
Damn.
get him out.
Y'all having too much fun.
We got a question from Susan in the chat. I want to know why rockets look like giant penises.
Aerodynamic.
Something has
Don't
to.
even start. Don't even start.
Yeah, something has
Penises are
to.
also aerodynamic.
Did you
This is
did you see that horse shit recently? And it was actually a couple of people put it on Twitter as well. There was some people who were doing research and they're saying, well, you know, there's a little bit of misogyny in when it comes to rockets and the shape of rockets and stuff like, you know, they're a bit phallic shaped and all the rest of it. So somebody came up with the design of they called it the vulva, and it was vagina, and it was vagina shaped. Did you see that?
Was it
Concord
aerodynamic?
labia.
I don't know. The labia.
Yeah, there was somebody called it the vulva, another one called it the labia, and all kinds of different
That was a
names.
that was a Kickstarter, Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
The new Lockheed Martin
built it?
clitoris
Oh my God.
55.
Is that
The only problem is you can never find it.
G-forces. G-forces and G-spots.
Is that because... I was going to say, is that because... Go on, go.
Go ahead, Monkey. Go ahead.
All right. I was going to say, is that because penis-shaped rockets are now politically incorrect?
Well, like the Ugly German Truth says, if a rocket was shaped like a clitoris, no one would be able to find it, and getting to orbit would take like 8 tries in 200 minutes.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
brilliant.
Very true. Very true.
Loki.
So, feel Jesus in you, put in chat. I have tons of IQ. I always score at least 150. Those Facebook tests don't count, and you
Tons of IQ?
Yeah, and you only score 150?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tons.
So does mommy help you tie your shoes then?
Yeah.
Definitely a Velcro.
And I'm not being funny, but how many times you failed a test isn't your IQ score, sir?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, ugly or feel Jesus in you. You should join Orphan Red at Mensa.
Somehow
right.
I don't think she's a member of Mensa.
Oh no, Mensa got very, very upset when she started calling herself Mensa Girl.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she had
did they?
to. Oh yeah, she
Tell
had
us
to
the story.
pull that
Tell us the
name
story.
real quick because
I didn't know
she
that.
never actually passed the Mensa test. That was all a
really?
bit of fakeroo, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
Oh,
I didn't know that. I mean,
Ooh.
everybody
Oh.
had their suspicions about it, but I'd never actually heard. So
Yeah.
it was all proven to be fake, was it?
She's a
And then it
flat
turns
How
out
could
that
she
it-
pass Mensa? The Mensa
Exactly.
test. And
She,
if she did, then she's not just stupid. She's a fraud because
Yeah, yeah.
there's no way you could
No,
pass
well-
that test and believe the Earth is flat.
Mike Bertelson is a member. Mike Bertelson is a member of Mensa, and he was able to look up the records and stuff. Couldn't find her name anywhere.
Of course not. Because she falls under. I always say there's two types of globe denying dipshits. There's the fucking the con artists, lying, cheating scumbags, and the absolute idiots. So she obviously falls under the lying, cheating scumbags.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why she went back to Orphan Blue and started her what is it?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah, the OnlyFans, and started stripping again, I guess. She needs
Every
the
guy in the
money.
crowd's like, OnlyFans.
Yeah, her biggest claim to fame right now is being able to teach somebody how to ignore their choking reflex.
Oh.
I can teach you that. It won't cost you anything.
I think like Orphan Red is related to red pill philosophy, or certainly if they had a baby, it would be Orphan Red Pill philosophy, wouldn't it? And it would be fucked up.
Gagging red.
Stupid as you like.
When we found out she was on OnlyFans, we did an after show, and I titled it "Orphan Red is back or on her back." Let's find out. I was expecting to get in trouble for that one, but YouTube didn't say anything, so fuck, I left it up.
That was a fun stream, actually. Yeah.
I thought, that was a good one. That was totally good.
She really grated on me, to be fair. I haven't seen her in a long time. I'm quite glad.
So Mipet, how did it all come to light that was all like a fakeroo then? I mean, obviously everybody had their suspicions and stuff like that, but couldn't prove it. So how did it all come to light? How did that all reveal itself?
I'm not sure how it came to light. I just on the grapevine that that's why she changed her name back real quick. And because when she undid the envelope live on stream, you never actually got to see what was written on the paper.
That's
for
right.
starters. It was just like,
that.
yay, I passed, and da 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 da. It's all just BS. And it was just
vat of wine.
Yeah, it was just all a fake out for her. I'm doing air quotes here. Fans. It was just a full-on fake out, and Mensa came down on her, and how dare you use us in this manner?
That's awesome.
So, and as Dick said,
Did they try
I'm
to
pretty
steal
sure that
her or something.
I'm not sure. Dick would. I mean, Mike would know, because as Dick said, he's a member of Mensa, and they were not happy at all.
Oh yeah. Is she still making flat Earth videos at all, or is she disappeared?
I'm not sure, but Phil Jesus in you said Orphan Red is switched on to reality and tons of truth. I spoke to her. She has tons of respect for me. So that tells you all you need to know on that one,
The only thing she has tons of is tits and bullshit. Let's move on.
Aimee needs to get in there.
Yes, please. We have a super chat. We have from Susan Rice. She for $5 American says, "I love you guys. I'm so happy to have found you. I enjoy spreading the love." With a heart. Thank you so much, Susan. We love you.
Thank you, Susan. Welcome to the family.
Rocking.
And thank you for finding us. I'm glad you did. Thank you.
Absolutely. Cool.
Watch
right
my
on.
tail, because my tail can wander all over the place. Be careful.
I'm just wondering, Susan, did you join us on the back of Operator Starsky, or what how did you find us? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
I like John Rapp. Orphan Red is the soft on queen.
Matt, she probably found us on the back of a fag packet.
Yeah.
I tell you what, she was looking for a band called the Shills.
Yeah.
There is a
There
band,
is a
people. There is a
band
band.
Oh, yes, there
called the
is.
Shills when you do
Yeah,
the
I reckon
chat.
you should go and sub them.
When you
Everybody
do
go
the
and sub
YouTube chat,
Shills
there is
band.
another Shills channel.
We're way ahead of them in subs, but they always come up first in the search because
I know.
they're part of YouTube Music, and that YouTube promotes that shit. So they always beat us. It's not fair, you know.
No, we're much better.
Mind you, I mean, I search for the Shills from time to time as well, still even doing that. And no, you guys, the Shills, we come up with the top of the search for me. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Used to, yeah. It used to be the other way around. I don't know. Maybe the bots recognize my cookies or something. I don't know. That kind of stuff, and maybe it just brings it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had to search us in a while because, well, it's kind of just always there anyway. Right? You know?
Yep. And Susan's just said, I did watch with Operator Starsky. Amazing. And God, it was amazing. Susan,
Yes.
yeah.
Excellent.
Welcome to the family.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, we do a lot of horsing around, a lot of screwing around, and a lot of bullshit around here. But we do some serious stuff too. But we're really known for clowning around and just saying fuck it. I mean, god damn, we must get at least 50 or 60% of our episodes demonetized just for the language and shit we say. But who cares? Fuck, you know.
We don't care. We don't do it for the money.
Monkey out, especially when you let this fucking monkey out of the cage.
Exactly.
I think Phil Jesus in you is Barman or somebody like that out on the fuck around.
Yeah, it probably is actually. Yeah, but it is. I bet it is.
There's nobody
Does
that
Phil Jesus in you have a channel? We could check whether or not it's Barman.
Yeah, it's called Reshaping Our
he's
World
channel.
2.
No content.
As the sands in your underwear, so are the globes of her shitty channel.
I did mean to bring up something. I did mean to bring up a little something that I noticed this week that I don't know what to think of. I have mostly ignored Pratt's videos, but I watched one because of the title, and he was honest to God trying to bury the hatchet and be nice. And he was totally apologetic about the kind of stuff he's said and who he is, and it was weird.
And then he starts up with the ugly bullshit again. He's done this before.
Oh, Dick, we need
It's
to
like
try.
FTFE, everybody. I'm sorry. I know you do your thing and I did mine, and I just want to get to the science. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, Dick, we need to try a bit harder according to Mike Beazer, because apparently only 50% to 60% demonetized. We need to try harder.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so we're going to open every show for the next 3 weeks with fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. And, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll volunteer to do a strip tease.
There you go.
No,
Nude yoga with High Inquisitor.
Fuck. And like a barbershop quartet.
No, but yeah, but the thing is, we still actually want an audience. We want to scare people off with your nudity, that's for sure. I mean, mine's different. I mean, that would be fine. That's okay. But,
Rotating nude yoga with the Shills.
Oh, I love what Susan's just said. I've been watching Operator Starsky for a while now. That's how I found you. Operator Starsky needs to get laid after they win this shit.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Awesome.
I don't think any of those guys will have a problem with that.
Well, apparently he's divorced, so maybe we could pay for somebody to, do the jiggy for him. You know, who knows? I don't know.
Monkey's volunteering, Matt.
Yeah. If you pay me enough, I might. Yeah, absolutely.
So the next super chat will send Matt to Kia.
Hold on, guys. Monkey got skipped there. He had his hand in.
Yeah. Firstly, I mean, obviously, if you want anything demonetized, let me open the show. And I wanted to ask. I heard Scotty Storm's name popped up. I forget who done a video now. It might be McToons. Anyone? Is that true? So I tried looking at Scotty Storm.
Yeah, he was actually supposed to be. I couldn't say debate MC Toon, but he was supposed to be on, but as usual, he never turned up. So Toon ended up, doing Lego. Yeah, he's one of the people that I do have to apologise for because he does come from Australia.
I know.
But yeah, apparently he does actually wear shirts now, which, shocker.
Okay. Nice.
So, yeah.
Do you know,
but,
he was the first person I ever debated, that geezer, when I used to do them on Jose's show.
Right.
And I asked him like real simple questions. I just butted in. I was like, Scotty, you believe the Earth's flat? Yeah. Yeah. The sun's always above your head. Yeah. Yeah. I said, so how the fuck does it set and go beneath your feet? If it's always above your head, it makes no sense. Explain that. Just explain a sunset. And he came up with some fucking bullshit. And then I went, listen, you haven't explained anything, have you? You've not answered my question. You've just chatted bollocks. Answer the question. He was like, I have answered it. And I forget, what's her name? She's Grandma's, Granny Jen. Do you know Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She took over and fucking destroyed him. But that was the first person I debated, and I just fucked him in one question.
He's a disgusting little prick, always doing his videos looking like he's just getting ready for a bath time or something. Fuck. He used to make me sick.
He actually has mental issues. He's been... Yeah, no, I'm talking real ones.
I know, clearly. I know this.
Yeah, he ended up in a bit of a psych ward there for a while, and that's why we hadn't heard from him for quite a while.
Wow.
But he actually, he abused his father a bit, and we had we did have, a scene with police knocking at the door, and he was abusing his dad for opening the door, and it was not good. Yeah. So I think that he got locked up for a bit. And I guess he's sort of back now. Yeah.
Well,
so he must have got out.
After all that being locked up and everything, he gets out and goes right back to flat earth and flirting. Well done, idiot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, he learned a lot, didn't he? So obviously the therapist was pretty shit, but hey, that's Australia for you. He doesn't live near me. He doesn't live in my state, so hey.
You ain't got Scotty Storm, no. Fucking no. Well, he's a one of a kind, isn't he? He really is.
Oh yeah.
I
don't think we've actually got a flat earther in my state at all. They're all idiots, either in the west or in the east. We're in the middle. We're sane.
Well, I don't know if you know this, right? But I know some people have heard this story before. There used to be a guy in the chat called "Is it 'cause I is flat?" Anyway, a friend of my dad's called Charlie. Be into every single conspiracy theory, right? And he came in one day, and every time he'd come in, he'd smoke weed, and he would just start on these stupid conspiracy theories. But when I started doing my channel and learning about fucking, the whole fucking rabbit hole and how deep it goes, one day I just asked him. He came around and he was talking about planes not needing fuel, that one, and chemtrails. So I just said, do you think the earth is flat? And he went, yeah. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking unreal. Anyway, we got chatting, and I said I did a YouTube channel, and he said, yeah, I've been in the chat, and he's actually been on the Shills chat. But yeah, is it 'cause I was flat? It was my dad's friend.
I remember that cat. Yep.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I knew you would. But that's fucking crazy, that. You're saying there's not one in your state. My dad's mate is one, and he's in the community from time to time. And he's fucking annoying. Now he knows that I do this channel. He's like, every time I see him, he's just fucking banging on about the earth being flat and what proof have I got? I'm like, mate, I don't even really want to have this conversation with you. You're an idiot.
Go outside and watch a sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it?
There's so many simple things you can do to, that makes it obvious. But, you know, one of them is just simply go to NASA's website, check out some cool footage. I mean, fuck, really? You know?
Yeah. I mean, if you really, really want to put the effort in, you could actually get a rocket and fire it into the fucking, you know.
Yeah, but
make sure you haven't got a fisheye lens. Make sure.
But hold on. You got to take a page from Mad Mike's book and don't use a steam-powered rocket. Ooh.
No, and
Prove the fuck out of gravity.
Just send up a fucking camera. Don't sit in it yourself. That is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit in your own homemade rocket? I fucking don't.
No, Mad Mike proved that's not a good idea.
And
So,
the fisheye lens argument is such a poor one because we know how to take the distortion out.
That's right.
We've been doing it for fucking years.
But the thing is as well, like if it's a fisheye lens, why is it when it's actually on the ground before it takes off, it looks flat, and then as it goes higher, it just starts to look more curved? I mean, that's the point here, you know. It's not like, I mean, can't they fucking see it? Are they that fucking stupid? What the actual fuck is wrong with these people?
They want to believe it. I think that's part of it. They have to want to believe it in order to believe it.
You know, the thing is, it still, even to this day, baffles me that people believe that shit.
I would say
like a cult, though, isn't it?
I would say 75% of the flat earthers that we know within the kind of like the YouTube world are not flat earthers at all, and the rest kind of might believe it, but they don't want to believe anything else because it destroys the narrative. Pretty much is what Commander 401 has just said. You know, otherwise it's going to destroy their kind of like world view of things, and you know, to change something so dramatic is probably pretty difficult to do. So yeah, that's the reason. So that's why you're only probably going to get once in a few years, you're going to get one or two, you know, relatively known flat earthers like Ranty and a couple of others that are going to move over to globe site. So yeah, it's just I'm not buying.
Yeah. Oh, fuck them. Let them be deluded. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. This is why we do what we do, right? We point and laugh at them, but you know, don't take it fucking personal. It's not a personal attack unless you're a complete arsehole. We're only pointing and laughing at what you believe for the most part, you know.
Yeah, it is personal because they are fucking idiots.
All right.
Yeah. But they brought us together, these fucking idiots, didn't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is why we're all sat here chatting. If it wasn't for these fucking idiots,
I thought it was beer.
I was going to go pedo.
Well, that as well.
So, you know, and I'm glad I didn't, because I think that would have been stressful.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the clock here, guys. We should probably get a roundtable wrap up going. We're hitting 2 hours here. Is Aimee around? Do you want to take us around, Aimee?
I sure am. Let's get right around the room. Phew, I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, it's been a good
She's busy throwing raw meat across the room.
Yeah, God, I know. That hungry thing over there, is it?
Matt, be patient and shut up.
That's right. Yeah, so let's get started right around the room and see how everybody fared tonight. I'm going to start out with Mipet69. Mipet, what are your thoughts and wrap-ups for the show?
Well, I had a load of fun tonight, except for the bit where it was boring and we were talking about bloody boxing. Sorry, monkey, but, you know, it's... Sport just excites me so much. But anyway, other than that, I'm really excited. It was a great night, morning for me, which is awesome. But tonight I'm off to my daughter's. As I said, it's her birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to be babysitting my 3 grandchildren. So, and then I'm going to sugar the crap out of them tomorrow morning for Mum and Dad to come home with hangovers. So it's going to be awesome. And then I'm coming home. So
great plan, Missy.
Oh yes, I'm full of good ideas when it comes to my grandkids.
Love you for that one.
That's the kind of shitty thing I do. You should have seen him last weekend with the Easter and that, whether it was last weekend or the weekend. Yeah, Easter, I chocolated them up, and it was just wow. Yeah. But yeah, no, great night tonight. It was awesome. Excellent. And as always, our chat had some amazing comments, and that was great. But yeah, great fun and good times for everybody. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. That's brilliant. I love it. Have fun with those kids tomorrow. That's going to be wonderful. Give them all big hugs for us, please. And next up, we have High Inquisitor. Inquisitor, what are your thoughts and wrap-ups for tonight?
Well, I just want to remind everybody that any offers made during this pub chat are void. No, they're not void, except for you, Monkey. I mean, that tail of yours just doesn't work out for me. For the rest of you, though, you know, we're going to do naked yoga.
Naked
I'll
yoga.
be right behind you the whole time, so don't worry about it.
Thank you so much. And next up, we have Commander 401. Commander, what are your thoughts and wrap-ups for tonight?
Well, I found this talk about the, well, I loved all the Monty Python references, talking about boxing. So that's not my cup of tea. I thought things got great when we started talking about Orphan Red and how damn stupid she is. And hopefully I'll not have work tomorrow and we can make fun of Silly tomorrow. Everyone come and join.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. That's perfect. Thank you. And next up, we have M2M Matt. What are your thoughts and wrap-ups for tonight?
I'm not going to talk forever, but just had a bit of fun tonight. So it was a nice change of pace after last night, in as much as great as it was. But yeah, thanks everyone. But of course, as always, thank you to the viewers. Thanks for joining us. And it's you guys that make it what it is. So appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you. And next up, we have Lokifish Marz. Lokifish, what are your thoughts for tonight?
Wow, we were all over the map.
Yep.
Good thing the globe has maps that work.
Excellent.
Perfect. That is perfect. I love it. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Claire Esper. Claire, what are your thoughts for tonight?
I giggled. I had a good time. I did.
Excellent.
And I'm all with Commander on the more Monty Python. Always just bring me more Monty. Definitely. But, yeah, I look forward to pub chat. It's fun. Hey, Boo, stop there. Always put me off my game. Look at it. Anyway, thank you. I had a great time. You're all fun. You're all blessed.
Thank you so much. And next up, we have Charlie Welsh. Charlie, what are your thoughts for tonight?
Well, when I joined the call, we were at 2.91 and we're now at 2.96. So I think we're going to wake up a 3K channel.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yay, thank you.
That's all I have to say. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for a good night.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you so much, Charlie. And next up, we have Aaron Reese. Aaron, what are your thoughts for tonight?
That's not cool, Charlie. No, nice light night. We could all use it after yesterday. It looked like a stage out front, but it was a house fire in back. So, but everybody pitched in. We did well. I think I'm gonna get out of here and go do some deep research into Orphan Red's background. And other than that,
you're in for a treat.
Well, I know of some of it. I saw the envelope opening, and I lost my desire to join Mensa, and it has never returned.
Hope you're a boob guy.
Yeah. I'm aware her mental assets are not her primary ones. Yes, that I know.
I hope you're feeling better as well, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Getting there.
Good. Good. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And next up, we have the Drunk Monkey. Jet, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, that was fucking awesome. Do you know what? We went everywhere. I mean, even ended with naked yoga. Yeah, baby, yeah. So everyone get your fucking get off. Sorry, birds, if I fucking bored you with sport, but it is a fucking pub, isn't it? So, you know, there you go.
I forgive you, Monkey. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Oh, before we go,
there was
You guys, sorry, go on, Joe.
There was seriously some fucking top comments, absolute bangers. Even from Jesus up my ass, he banged out a few funny ones too. So yes, absolutely banging.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much, Monkey. That's brilliant. And next up, we have DKG Custom. DKG, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was rubbish, but don't ask me because I'm a miserable old git. Thanks for asking.
True. Brilliant.
As far as boxing is concerned, yeah, I'd rather watch some kid doing an unboxing video. It's much more entertaining. I did throw a couple of news items into the green room, but no one bit. You know, we had some great topics like Boris Becker is now being jailed for bankruptcy. And is it okay to watch porn in the House of Commons? I don't know. So yeah. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, go on, fuck off.
Grumpy git.
Just behave.
So just
honey.
remember, MPs, it's okay to watch in the House of Commons some pornography. Apparently,
it is. Yes,
of course it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course it is. Of course it is. And, yeah. And last but not least, next up is Dick Dawson. What are your thoughts and wrap ups for tonight?
Well, I would just like to remind all the fellow babies out there that tonight's stream was once again sponsored and brought to you by the stank stench of Gwyneth Paltrow's fucking pussy. Now, if you would like to violate the smell of your own home with that fucking vaginal discharge she puts into her fucking candles, you too can order some and make your life a living hell. Order now. Supplies are limited. Thank you, Gwyneth, and your fucking stank. But no, on a serious note, that was awesome. I always enjoyed PubChat. That's great.
Boy, when you going to get off Gwyneth's bed?
Wow. When she stops selling those putrid candles.
Stinky candles.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody's buying them, it's going to be a while. Oh, God.
But when she takes the stench of her own fucking slick off of the market for people to purchase, I'll stop ragging on her for it.
I'm sorry I asked. Okay, take it back. Oh, God.
But Aimee, what about yourself? How's things?
Oh dear.
How can you follow from that? I mean, Christ alive.
I can't follow from that, but but it was brilliant. I think I enjoyed the most finding out that after all that the Mensa thing was false. Thank you so much for that, Mipet. I was glad to hear that. So that's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to our shows this weekend. We have the Silly Shills tomorrow. We have the Uncalled For on Sunday, which is kind of a surprise. We're going to be going over something that's a lot of fun, I think. It's got a lot of good stuff in it.
Wait, roundup as well. Don't forget next week.
So secretive.
I am. This is my roundup.
I'm excited. Yes.
Yes, I'm very excited. So, yes, I want to thank everyone in the chat for coming. Thank you ever so much because we do all of these for you. Thank you so much. And I want to thank everyone in the panel for coming as well. Thank you so much. We've always have a lot of fun, even when we talk about poor Gwyneth and her candles.
Don't go there, Aimee. Don't go there.
Putrid snatch stench.
Gross. But anyway.
Amy's a lady. Stop it, you guys.
Oh, Mipet, no.
The rest of us are sick ones, but Amy's a lady.
And sober. Sadly.
That's what they call it these days. I don't know.
Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, once again. So I want to wish all of you a great evening. Adieu. Good night.
Au revoir.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bonsoir. Don't light the candle.